is William Olmsted Jr. Did you know that the average age of first-time drug use in our area is 11 years old? The fact is, the problem of the drugs in our area is so broad that everybody knows someone who's using it. The average estimated, like I said, is 11 years old. That's school age. Trying drugs for the first time, and it changes their life forever. From that point on, they'll never be the same. It's estimated that in Kentucky, 1,000 people a year die over drug addictions, drug abuses, or drug overdoses. That's a lot of people. This area is already stricken with poverty, with problems with jobs not being here, coal mines getting shut down daily, and hundreds losing their jobs at a time. And it's already hard enough to get by. Then you factor in the drug problems that are running rampant in this area, whether it be street drugs or prescription drugs. People just are losing everything they have over these things. The fact is that there were Christmas outreaches that were held this past Christmas, and there were thousands of people that were able and needed the help. But the fact is, hundreds get turned away, so there's no true number of how bad the poverty is in this area. And I can't help but think that the drugs have something to do with that. And as I said, there are no jobs in this area. Most jobs are part-time. Most jobs are minimum wage or slightly above. The only jobs that do pay around here are the coal mines, and those are getting shut down at record rates. And it's not just 5 or 6 people losing their job at a time. We're talking 100 to 150 people losing their job in one day. That's how serious this is. This is all because we have allowed Christian values to take a step back, which has allowed the darkness to come into this area. After participating in the Stand the Gap in November, I heard a stat that shocked me. Only 14% of people in our area attend church regularly. Only 14% of Bell County. The population is around 28,691. 14% of that is about 4,017 people. That's less than 1 in 5. So the next time you're in the grocery store standing in a line, realize that you may be the only person in that line that attends church regularly. It's crazy when you realize that that's the numbers. And the Bible tells us to go to church. In Hebrews 10:24, I know that most of this comes from tradition of people saying that they don't need the church to be part of their life to speak to Jesus, which is true. But you are commanded by Jesus to go to church. It starts early too, along with the drugs. The drugs start early, so does the turn on the church. In past years, 55 to 66% of young people said that they'll continue to be a part of the church after their life and after they leave home. Now, only 33% say that. And as many as 94% of young people say that they'll leave the church and never return. That's according to Josh McGowan's book, The Last Christian Generation. In conclusion, the drug problem is so large, so big, and it contributes to the poverty and the many problems that are in this area. And the only solution to this is to turn back to Christ, to be the light of the world that we're called to be, to step up and stand against these things with boldness and the way Christ would have us to do, and to show people that they were called to live a life more abundantly, not barely scraping to get by, as many do. And to reach out to those that we know are using and they're having the problems. Be the light of the world that shines in the darkness so that Christ can be found. Thank you.